stolen, the poor cripple. But Lord knows how you got out here.
I'm not crippled.
And what have you been doing hiding out when them folk think you was crippled and half-witted?
Half-witted? Come here. I want to talk to you. And don't you dare say a word about this.
I am your servant as long as I live, young master.
Did you know my mother?
That I did. I was her right hand round the gardens. Even now I'm only kept on because she liked me. She said to me once, "Ben, if ever I'm ill or if I go away, you must take care of the roses." But when she died, the order was no one was to come in here. But I come anyway, till my back stopped me about 2 years ago.
I want to know how she died.
She was sitting right there on that branch, and it broke and started her laboring with you. Only the fall had hurt her back. Still, she clung on to life till you were born. She put you in your father's arms and died.
Is that why he hates me?
I'm sure he doesn't hate you, Dad.
He doesn't even know you. Wait till he finds out you can stand. I don't want him to know anything about this. I want nothing said to him till I can walk. You promise?
It's getting to be a full-time job keeping track of all the secrets around here.
This is a serious matter. Mary, take my hand. Dickie, Martha, you too, Ben. Do you swear by the charm of this garden that not one of you will mention this to my father until I'm completely well? I promise.
Very good.
Good then. So, what do you want to see first? I want to see the roses. Show me where the roses will be. Here I have some samples of the finalists for which our girls are served. I hate you! You're a horrible
sakes, he doesn't care about you. All he wants is to never see you again. Why do you think he left without even saying goodbye?
Maybe he was in a hurry.
You drove him away. You remind him of his wife.
I look like my Aunt Lily.
Now it is my task to find you a suitable place to go so that my brother can return. The next school I will contact will send no representative. Your bags will be packed and you will leave Saturday week.
But I can't leave now. Colin needs me.
The last thing the boy needs is you. Another week of trying to keep up with you and we'll have to put him in hospital or worse.
No, you won't. He's much better.
You have no idea how ill he is. When Colin was born, the midwife didn't expect him to live a week. But I have kept the boy alive for 10 years. And only now, thanks to you, is he in grave danger of relapse.
But you haven't seen
Do you
how...
want him to be put in hospital? Do you want him to die?
To die?
Yes, to die. If Colin is too active in this stage of his recovery, if you push him to take his first step too soon, before his heart is strong enough, he will not survive it. Do you understand, Benny? Colin's very life is in your hands. One moment he would be chatting away, and the next he would fall to the floor and die.
And die?
Yes. You have choices in life, Benny. Colin does not. I will not see the boy put in hospital for the rest of his life, or dead before his life even begins. Now you must go, and go you will. That is all I have to say to you. Why are you standing here? Are you quite amused to learn of your power?
I didn't do anything. You locked him in his room.
You may go.
You don't want Colin to get